see, it looks like a spring bubbling up, and there's a bottle laying right on the top.
Oh wow, look at that. Is that a not Clorox, is it? But look at that, it is kind of weird. That's like a wet weather spring, I guess. Because you look up the valley, there's no water up there, so it's popping up there. I bet that's, how deep is that? Put your shovel in there. Not very. I think it's cave down there.
It could be. It's going down.
Oh, that's awesome. Hang tight, and we'll get to pass all the relics here in just a couple minutes. This is kind of neat right here. Now, this was a woods not too long ago, and they pushed all the trees out. And this is where they pushed out a big stump. It's, of course, right over there. But I always like to look at these just to get an idea of what the soil looks like down deeper. And also to look for stuff. You know, there could be cannonballs sticking out of there, or bottles, or anything like that. But it gives you an idea what it's like down a little way, so when you're digging, you know what to expect. Well, we know it's going to be dirt, but you know what I mean. I know you probably want to see digging, but we're going to look at another stump. I like this kind of stuff. But basically, we have another big old tree that was here, and they're trying to dig it out, I guess, with a backhoe. They're going to dig and break the roots to get it out of here. Well, what they'll do is they'll dig here and break the roots, dig there, break the roots all the way around. Then you can pop the stump out.
Moderate bullet, but we're getting...
Really? Oh yeah, look at, well, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it tells, see in there.
Yeah. What's that called?
What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's a modern, yeah. With that little ring, you can see the little cantilevers.
Copper jacketed, so we're
You eyeball that, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Awesome. All right, we're doing good. Still digging mostly cans and stuff, but I just dug, this is probably off of some type of harness or something like that. It's a D-ring with some of the leather still attached. Now, that's probably not from the Civil War. This could be, I mean, could be, but it could just as easily be from the early 1900s when they were working with horses. But yeah, nothing too old yet. Yeah, so John and I are actually working toward an area where he has found some Civil War bullets dropped and fired. But we're not quite there, but we're almost there. And just saw this, another harness buckle right on the surface. This, again, could be to just a plow horse harness. It could be Civil War era mule harness. It's really hard to say. But yeah, so we're getting close. John's like sprinting ahead of me. So I guess we best get to move on too, huh? I'm gonna kind of walk along. I think up in this area where he was telling me earlier he'd found a few things. Let's go talk to him, see what's up. Man, it's hard keeping up with you. Everybody says I'm like a jackrabbit. How are we looking?
Not good yet.
Not good yet? No, you say you have found a few things out here though, right?
Yes, I have. I found a lot,
Right,
a lot
which
of
one?
Civil War bullets, a couple fired, a couple dropped.
Excellent. Any in this area?
Yes.
More or less?
I'm looking at this. It's been a while since I've been out here. It's either this low spot or the next one right there.
Oh, okay.
Dug a lot of drop bullets in one little spot.
Nice. Okay.
And between this and that stump up there,
All right.
I found a few fire goods, and 2 of them were 69 caliber. The big.
Oh, really?
Fire goods.
Excellent. So I guess we're going to slow down a little bit right here. I hope. I catch my breath. Get me, I'm an old man. All right. Yeah, I like that little spot right down there with the, I'm gonna go down there for a minute. What do you think? So I'm down in that area where I think John said he was finding some drop bullets, and I just found this. Do you know what it is? It's an old axe head. This is the head to an axe that's been broken. Now, John did say he dug up, I think he said he dug some axes out in here, so that's pretty consistent with what he was finding. But yeah, that's a nice little find. That could have been an artillery shell fragment, but it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. I'll take it. But we do need to find some lead or gold just to officially get on the board. Saw that weird little hole right there. I was kind of walking. It looked like a little miniature sinkhole. I was walking on to take a look at it and got a good signal and dug it up. It's a shotgun shell, but it was buried, so there's still some squeaker signals underground. Let's go check that thing out over there. Hoping it might be a cave, but go ahead and fill this in. Even though we're on a construction site, you should always fill your holes in, because if the job site foreman comes out here and there's a bunch of holes everywhere, he's probably not going to be happy. And if the owner comes out here and there's a bunch of holes everywhere, he definitely won't be happy, because anybody like, you know, me or one of the workmen can walk across it and can, you know, step in that hole and twist their ankle, and they're off of work and their company's paying workman's comp. They don't like that. Trust me, I used to have a business, so I watch out for things like that when I'm out on someone else's property. Well, we had a good squeaker at least right here, but it's going to be a shotgun shell. Look how red that is. Primer sticking out the back. Yeah, still, you know, finding a few targets, just nothing old yet. Nice little signal here, and I popped it out of the hole, and it's a disc. I can't tell if that's going to be a quarter or in Civil War ID disc. Ooh, it's nice and thick. What is it? Oh no! I know what that is. And if you guys know what that is, you probably figured out what kind of woods I was in or am in.
One of those porcelain insulators we saw in that old house.
Oh, yeah, okay. So then, did you say there was like a newer trailer down here? Or...
Yep, there was
an older house.
There was an older house, and that got pushed down, and then they put a trailer here.
Okay. It's probably not worth detecting, I guess, considering all the junk I'm seeing. Yeah, let's look around. I think we're just going to kind of walk around and see what's on the surface here. Yeah, there's another one right there. I guess it's really, really super junky down here because the guy doing a lot of beer cans and stuff. So, but if we see some old stuff, we might come over in here. I'm not really seeing anything. There's a piece of a car there. Weird post hole there. Not seeing any super old pottery or anything like that or buttons. So, we got another spot we're going to go check out in a minute. Might be better than this. Yeah, there's a bunch of insulators there. I guess I'll put that one back from inside the older house. Oh yeah, so this is the that's probably from like the railroad insulator. Yeah, made in USA. It's all smushed up though. Brookfield usually, at least where I'm from, that's what they are. Don't you guys tell me I should have picked up all those insulators because they're super collectible. Send John back out to get them. A little bit of brick, but that's new brick. All right, let's go digging. Don't see anything good here. Well, we got some roundness. I'm thinking that might be a button or penny. What do you think? 1 cent. Yeah, so that's a this is a wheat penny. So date from earlier 1900s than we are now. Or a date off of it, I guess, but we're a little bit. Hopefully, it's older than me. Looks like 1916. Sweet. Nice little coin. Not sure what this weird little thing is. Kind of looks like the base to a shotgun shell, but look how thick it is. And it has a like a little tube coming out that way, so maybe it's a lid to something that you would screw on. I don't know. I'm not sure about this one. Seeing if there's any edges going along there, but I don't really feel any. Yeah, I mean, that could be old. Hard to say. Probably my best find of the day so far.
Not stoked today.
All right. Little fired round ball. He said there were a bunch of them up here.
Yeah.
In a certain part of the field.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Awesome, man.
Look at that
So clam.
Look at the pattern of that.
That's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like a clam, doesn't it? You know, so that's a limestone rock, I guess, with some stuff in it. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
That made it work.
I can't see it.
Yeah.
It really does look like a clam.
It's just
Isn't that weird?
You see how the
Yeah, I mean, it looks almost like, that's where you'd put your knife in there and shuck it, That's awesome, man. I like that.
Yeah.
If you throw it down, I'm going to pick it up. Well, we have a first relic. I do believe it's going to be a little baby musket ball. And John was saying there are tons of these out in this particular part of this field, which is odd, actually, but yeah, so that's a small caliber musket ball. It might be 54 caliber. Could be military, may not be, but if there's as many out here as John's saying there is, this is probably no firing range, I would guess. I can't tell if that's fired or actually chewed on by like a squirrel or a mouse or something. Hard to say. So I'm just a few feet from where I found that bullet, and I went into all metal so I can hear some deeper stuff. And it got a nice little signal there. I dug it, and it's actually this rock right here. It's quite heavy, so I'm thinking this is probably iron ore of some sort, limonite or something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. It's not a meteorite. I mean, meteorites will give signals too, but they're more, usually they're more smooth than that. This is kind of chunky, but we'll go ahead and maybe break it open later on or something. But I'm pretty sure that's just iron ore. Yeah, it's pretty neat though. Kind of funny, Maggie keeps running back and forth between us. How you doing, Maggie? Oh, come on. You know Uncle Bo. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Come on. Why don't like me now? Oh, because I'm probably protecting him. Protecting Daddy. Anyway, I have a nice little signal here that could be a bullet, maybe. I'm in all metal. I didn't really pay attention to the number once I dug it up, though. So hopefully it's not a nail. But it could be. I heard it move. No, I guess I didn't. Probably yeah, it's in my hand. Unfortunately, I have to drop it because I got all that corn stalks. Yeah, there it is. All right, so we got another small caliber round ball fired. That's really odd, though, because, you know, Civil War soldiers, they didn't use, I mean, they did use small caliber stuff like this, but usually you get the big old 69ers and stuff in the round balls. That's pretty small, though. That could be a colonial or an earlier site. It's hard to say. Another nice signal here. It's out of the hole. I thought we'd just look at it together. I suspect it's going to be another musket ball. Sounds about the same. Nope, it's a shotgun shell. Little brassy shotgun shell. Poor Maggie. All right, so we have a signal in the hole here. I'm in all metal. It's kind of bouncing around a little bit, so I'm not positive what it is, but I suspect it could be another bullet. It looks like rust. So nah, that's not rust. It's a worm. Okay. I think I have to take one more shovelful out. Give me a second here. Here. All right, it'll be in that loose stuff for sure. Oh, I wonder if that's it. Nope. All right. It's in here. I dropped it. Look, he's a musket ball. Again, another small caliber musket ball. Yeah, that's pretty, you know, they're all pretty beat up, so I'm thinking that they were fired from close range. It's strange that there's small ones like this, though. That many of them. I got another nice little signal in here. Well, I don't know if it's nice. It was, couldn't really tell if it was iron or not. Well, it's way right down in the bottom. Make sure it's not that loose stuff. There's something there. That might be a nail. Is it? Oh yeah, okay. That looks almost looks like a shell fragment, doesn't it? To like a shell, shell fragment to a shell, to an artillery shell, and that is a possibility. And you know what? That would make sense because the balls that we're finding really are about the size of the balls that you would find in the field artillery shells, like the Hotchkiss and even parrot shells for that matter. A lot of times they have the smaller balls in them, so I'm thinking that we might be on an artillery range where they're firing over here, and these are just where they're exploding and throwing stuff everywhere. That's a good chance. Let's go check the John and see if he's got if he's ever dug any shell fragments out here. I mean, I'm not 100% that's what that is, but pretty close. So first he finds a clam shell that's, well, really a rock. Then he finds an artillery shell. That's really a rock. I think that's kind of look like one, doesn't it?
It does.
For you artillery guys, you probably know what I'm talking about. It looks kind of like an archer shell almost. That's pretty cool right there. I like the clam shell better though. Yeah. Congratulations. If you throw that down, I'm not going to pick it up. A nice little signal there out of the hole. I do believe it's another one of those round balls. And the more I think about it, the more, oh, that one's been chewed on. Look, some animal I think is chewed on that. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking it's probably case shot out of, you know, balls that they put inside of a cannonball.
I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until